The internet has not slept since Bryan Aquora finally opened his mouth again and dropped a fresh bombshell that even Nollywood producers did not see coming. Everywhere scattered, timelines shaking, fans shouting, and bloggers running up and down like people chasing their transport fare. And if you're just joining this gist for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button to Gistmax TV because what Bryan said has officially turned Nollywood upside down and the reactions are hotter than generator exhaust. It all started earlier today when Bryan Aquora, the handsome Nollywood prince with a smile that causes argument between mother and daughter, decided to set the record straight. No one knew what record he was talking about, because every time he speaks about Sonia Uche and Marie Miller, social media enters a new season like a TV series with no ending. But this time, he didn't just set the record straight, he broke the record into pieces like someone smashing a plate after swallowing bad food. According to Bryan, people have been twisting his words, misquoting him, and dragging his name like rapper on a rainy day. And instead of keeping quiet like most celebrities do, he came out with new energy, new fire, and new clarity that immediately scattered the internet like bus transformer. Fans were refreshing their screens every 5 seconds, influencers were typing with speed, and even people who don't like Nollywood gist were sending voice notes analyzing the whole drama. Bryan started by addressing what he called the two most misunderstood connections of my career, which of course are Sonia Uche and Marie Miller. He said people keep assuming, overthinking, and building stories because of on-screen chemistry, behind-the-scenes smiles, and small gentle friendship moments. But according to him, the story is much deeper, and not the way fans think. Straight from his mouth, Bryan said that Marie Miller was someone he respected deeply, someone he admired professionally, someone who had been part of some of his most emotional on-screen experiences. But then, he added something that turned social media into pure chaos. He said, Marie is someone whose presence brings calm into a room, but that doesn't mean there's pressure or hidden meaning behind everything. The moment he said that, fans screamed. Calm. Presence. What is Bryan trying to say? Does he still have feelings for Marie? Did they ever begin something? Did they end something? Is he sending coded message? Is he teasing fans? Is he avoiding a confession? The entire Nollywood internet began to shake like loose window during storm. But it didn't stop there. After Marie, Bryan paused, exhaled, adjusted himself, and then mentioned the name that usually causes earthquake, Sonia Uche. The moment he said, as for Sonia, people threw their phones. Someone in the comment section wrote, I paused my cooking because of this statement. Another person said, I closed my shop, gist is more important. Bryan said that people should stop assuming he has romantic ties with Sonia, because what they share is strictly professional and genuinely friendly. He said Sonia is one of the most disciplined and focused actresses he knows, someone who steps into character with full intensity, and someone who does not play with her boundaries or reputation. Immediately, fans erupted online, screaming, but Bryan, what of the chemistry? What of the looks? What of the softness? What of the smile she gives you like someone seeing fried chicken for the first time? People refused to accept the explanation. Everyone felt there was something deeper hiding between the lines. Bryan kept insisting that Sonia is a colleague, a trusted friend, and someone he respects too much to mislead the public about. But instead of calming fans, the statement made everything worse. Someone commented, "This your explanation is too long, guilty people don't talk too much." Another wrote, "When men start explaining like this, just know love is hiding inside the corner." Another person dropped, "Respect too much. Sir, just tell us you like her. We are not children." Then a fan of Marie jumped in and said, "Better face Marie, she's your real match. Leave Sonia alone." Another replied, "Marie is queen but Bryan's energy is matching Sonia's vibe." Another shouted, "Two women, one man, Nollywood producers must not sleep tonight, this is script for 2026. The argument scattered the comment section like market fight. Bryan then added a statement that made everyone silent for 2 seconds before screaming again. He said, "There are emotional things I haven't addressed publicly, but time will make everything clear." What emotional things? What time? What clarity? People started writing full novels in the comments. Someone said, "This man is in love with one of them, but which one? My spirit is telling me something." Another wrote, "You see this kind of talk. It means the man is entering soft feelings but he doesn't know how to explain." Some even began tagging Sonia and Marie, begging them to say something, to respond, to confirm, to deny, to clarify, anything at all. But both women remained silent, complete silence that was louder than shouting. Then someone dropped a voice note on X, saying, "If Bryan chooses Sonia, Marie fans will break internet. If he chooses Marie, Sonia fans will scatter Nollywood. If he chooses no one, all of us will still drag him. So he better choose peace." The drama kept escalating when bloggers began creating their own interpretations. Some said Bryan is still in love with Marie but trying to hide it. Others said he has soft spot for Sonia but is pretending. Others even suggested that both actresses have already moved on and Bryan is the only one still explaining. But then a new angle came when a fan dug out an old behind-the-scenes video where Bryan was joking with Sonia. In the clip, he said, "You make acting easier." Fans used that clip to argue that Bryan's explanation was not as straightforward as he claimed. Someone commented, "No man tells you that kind of thing if he's not feeling something." Meanwhile, Marie Miller's fans found another clip where Marie hugged Bryan after a movie shoot and whispered something into his ear. Someone wrote, "You trust Nigerian men. He is confused between two fine ladies. Let him choose or let us choose for him." Everywhere kept burning. Some fans started taking sides like football match. Team Bryan and Marie started posting heart emojis with old photos. Team Bryan and Sonia started circulating edits and romantic music mashups. Team Leave Bryan Alone said bloggers were doing too much. Team Give Us More Drama said the bloggers were not doing enough. The comment section turned into full carnival. Someone wrote, "What Bryan said is code. We need translators." Another said, "This gist sweet past Netflix series." Another added, "I haven't slept since morning because I'm monitoring this matter." Then, an elderly fan dropped, "In my time, people would just marry quietly. Now you people are doing Love Olympics." But the chaos reached new level when someone asked Bryan directly, "So who do you want, Sonia or Marie?" Bryan responded with, "Life is not a movie. Everything has its own timing." That one statement ignited a fresh volcano. Fans began screaming, "Timing. Timing for which one? Timing for who?" Another shouted, "So love is involved after all." Another said, "This man is hiding something big. We are not blind." The internet has refused to calm down since then. People are dragging, discussing, guessing, analyzing clips frame by frame like detectives. Some fans are already praying for their preferred ship to sail. Others are writing fan fiction. Someone even wrote, "If Bryan marries one of them, Nollywood should declare public holiday." Right now, both Sonia and Marie have not reacted. Not even one emoji. Not one like. Not one shade. Nothing. And the silence is making everything worse. Fans are restless. Bloggers are restless. Even Nollywood actors are watching quietly. One fan wrote, "Let Sonia talk now." Another said, "Marie should clear the air." Another shouted, "Both women are avoiding drama but Bryan has opened the door." But instead of the drama ending, more fans continued dropping reactions like rain. A young lady wrote, "If Bryan is confused, he should just tell us. Women don't like confusion." A man commented, "Please choose Sonia. My spirit agrees." Another replied, "It is Marie. She is the calm he is talking about." A different person said, "Forget both ladies, Bryan should focus on his career." Another screamed, "Career cannot warm bed." People kept arguing non-stop. By evening, TikTok was full of edits and emotional background songs. Instagram was full of long captions. Facebook aunties were analyzing the matter like family meeting. X was burning with threads longer than essays. This gist is trending in 7 countries. It is currently the #1 gist in all Nollywood circles. Even actors who usually mind their business are quietly liking posts. And right now, everyone is waiting for one thing: either Sonia reacts, Marie reacts, or Bryan drops another statement. Because with the way fans are shouting, unless someone speaks again, this gist is not dying anytime soon. It is still hot, still loud, still twisting, still unfolding. And as always, if you want the full updates, the sharpest breakdown, the hottest interpretations, make sure you subscribe to Gist Max TV right now, because every minute, a new twist is emerging and you don't want to miss the next fire that will drop. This drama has just begun.